Alright, let me just get everything set up, guys. So, we have got information. It is going to be a one-shot qualifying, followed by the 27% race. And apparently, no, not Sergio Perez, he's not in, but yeah. I don't know what's happening. Maybe servers. Who knows? We'll only be able to find out once it gets underway. Yeah, I think it is just Aaron's internet, because Div 1's reportedly gone fine, and yeah. So once we have everyone in here, we'll be able to get underway for the, well, this is going to be the start of the rounds. So yeah, round 11. So yeah. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna actually tune in to the Div 1. I want to see what's happening right now. I wish I was there. Safety car early on, face Pantera. He's currently leading. Felix is P5, by the way, guys. He obviously had a bad quali. So yeah, Pantera doing well. Charlie all the way at the back. Maybe Pantera can retake his lead. That'd be interesting. So I'm gonna just keep this up and keep everyone in tabs with what's happening for Div 1 at moments that maybe there's not a lot going on for us. So hopefully we can get underway now. So we're gonna get underway for now round 11. Hopefully this time without any problems, but you never know. Yeah. Just need to make sure I mute everyone. So I don't want anything like that disrupting me. So here we go for Japan. One shot quali, so everyone's only going to get one chance to do something. Hopefully something good. As you just have everyone just making sure they can get in, we will be getting underway. So it is going to be dry throughout quali and the race. No rain whatsoever. So here we go. We're gonna not be able to really tell until the end to see who's where. Or at least halfway through. Broken Reptile seems like he's got a good first section. Currently P1, the Sir Slayer P2, everyone just jockeying for position. Vintage Grizz and Wumax already out. Sir Slayer already taking it up a bit. Broken Reptile and Sir Slayer neck and neck. Siggins gets a good setup to the second sector. He's currently P1. And the two Ferraris P2 and P3. As it just seems like it's going to be between some of these guys. Even Zook has come into the mix. He's up into P2 now. Siggins drops all the way down to P6. Going to get a good exit out of the hairpin. Obviously now coming into Spoon Curve. Who's going to make the time? Zook goes into P1. We're going to stay on board with Reptile though. He's seeming like the one who's been at the top for the longest, and he does. He's not. He's got the straight line speed over Zook. Now coming into 130R. Holding the tightest line possible. He's neck and neck with Zook, breaking the 100-meter board, taking as much of that inside curve as possible. Early on the power outside, out of the hairpin. It seems like Broken Reptile is going to take this one, and he does. Beautifully done by him. Aaron all the way at the back, same as McBurgin. Rishi P14, Paolo Frost 15th, Vintage Goose 16th, Vumax 17th. So it's going to be Broken Reptile on your pole position with Benny next to him. Huge is P3 and Sir Slayer P4. P5 is Zook, and we'll get onto it. Everything else. Everything just. Wait for everything to load. So yeah, Sir Slayer P4, Zook P5, Eat My Dust P6, Siggins is P7, Aaron P8. That's just a bit of desync from him. I think it's just his car in general. Juventino, I'm going to call him. P9, BWS P10, BGR P11, P12 is Indic Gamer, and then Rishi, Paolo, Vintage, McBurgin, and Wumax. Hopefully Aaron does not cause that much desync, but you never know. Thanks for the comms, mate. All good, always love I'd always love a good comp. So we just wait on the grid. So yeah, we just see a couple cars porpoising on the grid. High levels of downforce on those ground effect cars. Quite clear is that. That's Asaman, so that's Rishi does have the medium tyres on. And the AlphaTauri has the softs. That Mercedes looks like it's just got that medium tyre on. Obviously we'll be able to fully see soon. In the meantime, while we wait for this, I'm going to see what's happening over in Div 1. Another safety car. Domi Lee is out. Pantera is still in the lead. Felix is up to 4th. Charlie down in P11. So, now got the ready up. So, good job to everyone that waited. Oh, good job to everyone. Because they've all waited for the proper time. Oh, for the proper announcement. So, there we go. Now, preparing for the formation lap. We'll be able to see who's on what tyre. Hopefully not too much desync is going to occur. Yeah, so we're going to look at the tyres. So everyone on the softs in the top 10, and outside the top 10 everyone's on the softs apart from Rishi, Vintage Grizz and Wumax. That's pretty simple. So yeah, Broken Reptile got the pole position. That's an extra point for him in the Ferrari. Hopefully, yeah, it's an interesting 27 laps. Yeah, hopefully a lot of action happens, but not so much that it's just safety cars, as we did see in Division 1. They've actually already got 2 safety cars in the first 10 laps again, so a current thing going in Division 1 at the moment. Hopefully, Division 2 can be very close. Give us some side action. Seems like the... yeah, it was definitely just Aaron's internet playing up. No fault to him. It's not his fault, obviously. But yeah, it's a shame. We did have that problem and only resort to a one-shot quali, so... it seems like everything is okay. Rashid leaving again, so he's not having the best time of things. But yeah, as everyone just prepares for the main race, just see a lot of weaving, getting all the temperature into the tyres as possible. Paolo Frost colliding with another car, so he's been disqualified and now sent to the grid for 50-degree cold tyres for the start. That's not what he would have wanted. He's on the softs though, so he will get a lot of grip anyway, compared to Rishi and Vintage Grizz. So that's it. We got Broken Reptile now lining up on the grid. AI is taken over, as it does, with Benny alongside, and huge P3. We'll see what happens with the run into turn 1. It could be a hectic one, with it being so tight. So as we wait for the 5 red lights. 3, 4, 5 red lights. Lights out and away we go. It looked like a great start from the Aston Martin behind. Not a great start for Broken Reptile. He's already been jumped by Benny into turn 1. The Aston Martin side by side with the Williams. Pulling about it. So Slayer trying to go out the inside of Huge. He still side by side. No. So Huge stays ahead. Going into the S section. It looks like Aaron behind is struggling with things. He's down in P11, already losing 3 positions off the start. All the medium runners at the back as well. So yeah, Benny now leads the race after getting past after a great start. There's probably a couple of warnings there from Benny. Broken Reptile P2, Huge P3, Surslayer P4, Even My Dust up to P5, Siggins P6, Juventino P7, Aaron up to P8. Again, after losing a couple of positions, BWS P9, Paolo's up to P10, BGR P11, Bergen is P12, Wimax P13, Rishi P14, Indic Gamer P15, Vintage and Zook running off the grid. Indic Gamer, no, McBurgen going back, so he's spun on the entry into Spoon, and he's actually reset to track, so that could be a penalty coming his way. Side by side, the Williams and Aston Martin. I knew Cersei had gone past. I didn't know they were that close. And Ema Dust gets through going into. And that is Huge around. Huge has been spun around in similar style to what Prost and... no, not similar style. They didn't spin around, but they did collide at that very chicane. And that's what's happened to Huge. I wonder if he's got any front wing damage, or if anyone has any front wing damage. Doesn't seem like he's not coming into pit, so it seems like he just got turned around. Very unlucky though, he was running very high, obviously fighting for that P3 position. So Benny leads, and they've got 2 seconds between Broken Reptile and Sir Slayer. This could be a fight for the race, Benny and Broken Reptile. Ferrari vs McLaren, that'd be nice to see in real life. Maybe by the end of the season we might just see that. So I'm so sorry guys, I'm very tired right now. Had a very long day. Been up for a while, so yeah, got up early to do something, and yeah, it's not played out well. So yeah, Benny and Broken Reptile just stepping outside that 1 second. I'm gonna have to invite a couple of people again. So sorry for this guys, just the internet is not working. McBurgen is out. I wonder if that caused a safety car. I don't think it has. Everyone's still going full pace. So yeah, it's just McBurgen out there. Benny sits fast up the Grand Prix at 32.6. Went to lap 3. And BGR is also retired. So that's now going to cause a virtual safety car. Wonder if that gets upgraded to a full safety car. Probably won't, but that's on the exit of the last corner. He's just spun it around and is now out. I'm going to see if we can go with Indigamer, see what's happened. Can we just get a view? Please don't disappear. Oh, it seems like he's just collided with the pit wall. He's just come back on track. So that's very unfortunate for the AlphaTauri driver. That's already 2 DNFs now, 17th and 16th. Down to 15 runners then. So, as we just wait for the virtual safety car to go green, we'll be able to tell by the throttle inputs of Benny when he's going to start to push. Maybe, no, not now yet. Still going fairly slow. And weaving, so. Yeah, I can't tell. Actually, we'll just get it when it's done. We'll know. Maybe now. It's going full throttle. He's using yeah, there we go. So we're now green flag running. Sir Slayer and Eat My Dust side by side through 130R. Sir Slayer has to back out, and now it's a double podium for McLaren. Eat My Dust. He's now got his sights set on Broken Reptile, and if he can get through and be a McLaren 1-2. That'd be nice to see IRL as a McLaren fan. I believe most people are McLaren fans. Well, at least in Australia they are because of Daniel Ricciardo. On the curbs a lot, Eat My Dust. So lucky not to spin. He was close through the second S and almost there as well. If he got even a little bit over, would have spun around. So Aaron and Rishi join back, which just caused the timing screens to go a bit wonky. A little big lock up there from Eat My Dust. Going into the hairpin on the front left, that was. So just running on board with him. How far behind was Sir Slayer? Pretty far. Is there any battles up and down the field? Huge and Wumax getting fairly close. As that's Aaron. Aaron is out of the Grand Prix. Aaron has retired. He's gone off on the run into Spoon. Wonder what happened there. What could have happened there? Probably contact with another driver. Eat My Dust sits fast up at the Grand Prix. He's showing immense pace. He's got the pace to now catch up to Broken Reptile, getting the DRS and maybe fight for a move. Playing as that second role in the McLaren probably at the moment. Maybe he'll have the pace to chase after Benny. And we can have a little scrap towards the end. But first he has to clear the Ferrari. He seems to be making good ground though. Three-second penalty for Vintage Grizz. And Broken Reptile's got within a second of Benny. So Benny's struggling on those tyres now, maybe getting a bit old. I wonder how long it will be until the first pit stops arrive. Eat My Dust are trying to get it within that 1 second, but we're going to ride on board with Broken Reptile instead, who is within the 1 second. Can he do anything going down into turn 1? He'll get the DRS down the pit straight. But he gets 3-second penalty, so that is our race leader, got 3-second penalty. And that means he is provisionally behind Eat My Dust, so he's currently P3 technically. We're going to just keep him as P1 for now, because you never know what else is going to happen. It's just going to get confusing, but that is a huge blow for our race leader. He's led since the first corner. Getting that 3-second penalty, which just means he might take more risks trying to extend that gap, which is actually closing in instead. Eat My Dust dropping back quite a bit, so maybe not getting enough pace. There's Paolo Frost out the session. Is this going to be a safety car? Still no safety car, so I only had the one virtual, even though we've had 4 on-track DNFs. That's surprising. But Broken Reptile now chasing down Benny. The timing screens have gone off again. Maybe Rishi joined, and that's the reason. In the gamer now, spun around, so two Hasses spun around in that S section. This one though continues on, so we're on board with Broken Reptile still. We're just going to stay with him. He's very close to Benny. Maybe he can make a move down the main straight. Who knows? It's 1.2 seconds behind, so he's not got DRS. That gap has opened a little bit. Benny probably just pushing because of that penalty. Saying it might be red flagged. Aaron's saying it might be red flagged. I don't see why. Everyone else is doing fine. So Broken Reptile, 1.6 now. Benny, how much ERS has he got? He's got quite a bit, so he's just pulling out on raw pace. Maybe he's conserving a little bit to give Broken Reptile some false hope. Eat my dust. He's gone back a lot, so I don't know what's happened to him. He had pace. Yeah. Apparently we're getting a red flag. I don't know. We're going to continue on. Broken Reptile and Benny separated by 2 seconds now. But he might dust a further 2 seconds back. Sir Slayer in the pits. He's been nowhere. He's got a front wing change, so he's obviously come into contact with someone. And yeah, that's not exactly what you want to hear. So Slayer now comes out P11. Benny's still leading us away. That's a very good job from him. He's doing currently in that McLaren. That's the car. Gonna go to Wumax now. He's currently in the DRS. The only person. Oh no, BWS currently within that 1 second. And Huge does not have any ERS to probably fight up. So Wumax, you could see a position change for position 5. Saying we might get a, yeah. Probably the internet apparently isn't well in Australia. I mean, mine's fine. Broken Reptiles is fine. I don't see why we are, but if it is, it's what happens. Aaron is the owner of the league, so if he wants to red flag it, I guess he can. Can't really do anything to fight it. A lot of people will be angry though. I know that for sure. Especially these people at the front: Benny, Broken, Yumadas, and Juventino. They'd all be pretty mad. Even huge. Who's defended off Rumex for that lap. So yeah, Gilly is agreeing, apparently, so that's Vintage Grizz, so apparently something's going on his end. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna get the red flag, guys. So thank you to everyone that's tuned in. And for anyone that's watching that's already in the race, just so you know, there will be a red flag posted shortly. Which is a big shame. It's seemed like a very good race. I have been kind of distracted though because of this news. Maybe not giving you the best content, but it's what happens when it comes to online racing. You have to put your faith in the internet, and if it plays up, it just disrupts everything, and I think that's what's happened. So it's a shame, but there will be a stream back in 2 weeks' time for Japan. So yeah, thank you to everyone